Okay, this is my third attempt at this video. Like, Mercury retrograde, it's trying to fuck with me, yo. But anyway, I'm gonna stay positive. Some random bill collector called the first time it interrupted. The second time I was talking about 30 seconds and didn't even realize I was talking. Anyway, it's the girl Tiara, your favorite Scorpio kitchen green witch. We are just gonna go through my herbs and talk about the metaphysical, talk about the magical medicinal properties of them if they come to my mind. This is mostly just a tour though. I'm going to do a more in-depth video about these herbs and what you can do with them. But right now it's just me showing off my baby witch. Yeah, that's why I say this is like a baby witch altar tour, because I've been practicing about a year or two. It was kind of in the middle of the year, so that's why I'm like, can I even say that? But going on 2 years now, and as far as me practicing it like every day, it was 2020. I think everybody got closer with their magic in 2020. Let's all agree, you know. And yeah, I just full blown. I'm crazy with it now. It was first like just me writing in my journal. Now I have altars and things like that. But anyway, I did YouTube in the past, and it didn't work out because I was such a perfectionist. Virgo, Moon, Virgo, and Mars. I was such a perfectionist, and now I don't even care. I just want to be myself, and I know people will resonate and vibe with me. And yeah, I'm just gonna make videos about my spirituality and my witchcraft, because that's what makes me happy. And yeah, so we'll talk, baby. We'll talk more. This ain't your last time seeing me, okay? Because I don't want to do no corny intro video, but this is my first video, so y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know what I look like, and you won't see me until the next video, because I look terrible right now, okay? But let's get right into it. Not even dreading on the past anymore. How I got fucking interrupted a couple times, but anyway. I'm learning, guys, so I might not know what to do with everything, and I'm learning on how to pronounce shit. I feel like you won't really know. I feel like people who have been practicing for more than 20 years can tell me something, baby. If you've been practicing for 5 months, for 5 years, it's still so much you don't know, and that's okay. I can't wait to be one of those 50-year-old witches with this is not even enough for me, because eventually this is gonna go, and that's gonna be my second show. We'll get into that. That's not even an altar, but your girl is getting into it slowly but surely. But yeah, let's get right into that. Just had to clarify that, because I know, I don't know a lot about everything. This I need to put a label on, but this is my penon pine. Sage. It came from my mom's sage stick. So at the bottom of the wrapper that it was in, the packaging, you could kind of find chips sometimes. So same thing I did with my dragon's blood. I have a couple bundles of this, but love dragon's blood, love the scent. Good. So learning about penon pine. I just bottled that this morning. I need to put a label on it because my wormwood were in these 2 bottles. And I love dragon's blood. I prep any love space with dragon's blood. Yeah, if I'm finna do some love magic, intense, anything like that. Intense, passionate energy, I whip out the dragon's blood. Or Palo Santo if I'm working with love. But anyway, I need to put a label on this. This is my lemon balm. And I'm still learning about lemon balm. I love the taste though. And this is an ounce. And you get so much of this. Like to the point where like it couldn't even fit in these other jars. I had to find a special jar for that. So it's my lemon balm. Need to put a label on. My lemon peel. Good for everything. We have positivity, longevity, and the magic. positive energy. I said that already. My honeysuckle. Oh yeah, detoxification, purification, all the good things. Good for money magic. And I got this for free because it was only this much. It wasn't that much at the metaphysical shop. So she's like, you guys can just have this for free, which is amazing. So yeah, my honeysuckle is really good for money and love magic. I put some in my mom's wallet, my wallet, to keep it full. If you put it in your wallet, it prevents it from never being empty. So it's just luck, love. It's one of my favorite herbs. I feel so spiritually connected with it. On the last full moon, I was working with it in my mortar and pestle. I need to clean that. In my mortar and pestle, and I just, I had to pause. Like, I felt like whatever, I don't have a grimoire page on that, so I don't know what deity rules honeysuckle. That's the thing, baby witches, we're all learning together. So, tell me what deity rules honeysuckle. I just felt so connected to it. I can't even explain it. And I was like, what fell? And yeah, the jar is horrible. It won't pop down. By Lemon Verbena. I'm learning about this. Still magic. It's like, I know some things, but I think it's good for like love magic. I haven't used it personally because it's like you can kind of break up couples and shit with it. So I don't want that in my love magic, but we're learning about lemon verbena. I love the taste. I love the scent. Because I'm also an herbalist, so all it is, I ingest 90% of these things to make my products and my herbal blends. But yes, we're going. This is like my sleep row. This whole thing. So this is my lavender bud. Look at the cutie. What's that? Oh, just the glass kind of messed up. Oh, it's so pretty. And the scent is unreal. It's really good for love magic as well. Sleep, dream work. The scent attracts men and love. If you know anything about the folklore, women back in the day used to wash their clothes with it. Prostitutes, I think even Cleopatra dabbled in some lavender. So that's goddess energy right there, baby. Goddess energy. Here's my bergamot. I don't know anything about this magic. I just know it's in Earl Grey. And like I said, I'm an herbalist, so now I'm eventually going to make a grimoire page about this, learning about it magically also. That's the thing. Like, my grimoire, baby, is still, some of this is not even in my grimoire, We're learning, baby. We're learning. And my mugwort. Really good for dream magic. I feel super connected with it because it was like a popular ingredient that my Native American ancestors used. So it looks like weed when you don't shake it up, like buds. I'm thinking about weed. Maybe I need to smoke. Anyway, speaking of that, I shall grab the blunt. You guys can't see me anyway. You might see the smoke. But we keeps it real on this channel. Anyway, getting back to it, mugwort, dream match. Actually, and you can smoke it. It's one of those things. I'm gonna put it up there when I talk about it, because holding it, it's like a whole thing. But mugwort. Oh yeah, it's one of those smokable herbs, guys. I haven't smoked it before. I have smoked rose petals. We'll talk about that later, though, in maybe a smoking video. But yeah, it's one of those herbs that you can smoke, so that's dope. I've heard good and bad about it. I'm scared of using it, especially right now, because I had a loss the other day, and I don't want any astro dream. I actually don't want to dream anything, crazy, we just gonna say. So I've heard people have nightmares fucking with this, smoking it. And then it's another YouTuber I like. Her name's not coming on my mind right now, but some shit like that. I can't pronounce names word for damn, but she said that it kind of gave her like the dream was very astral and very vivid. She kind of like, I don't know, man. I have to link the video. That's what I'll do. I'll link the video in my caption, description. Yeah, if I can remember. If not, call me out in the comments. Like, hey, you didn't link us the video if you care enough. But yeah, mugwort. I don't know about smoking in my G. I've never even ingested it really. Besides using it kind of magically, I'm new to it. Small doses, because I don't know too much. But vervain is another one. Every time I think of vervain, honestly, does anybody watch soap operas? Because it just reminds me of General Hospital when Shiloh thought he was slick. You know, my General Hospital fans, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about when Shiloh thought he was slick. Talking about, so all I gave her was the vervain. Like, no, nigga, you are sick in the mind. You did more than vervain. Don't blame it on the herbs. Don't blame it on the herbs. But oh yeah, vervain is good for everything. The little bit I do know magically about it is, I was blown away. It was like I have to write my grimoire page on it. It's probably gonna be a shit ton of pages. Just like my bay leaf section in my grimoire is probably like 7 pages long because it's just so much information about bay leaves. And I think vervain will be, it's nothing, I haven't even used it yet, but I know it'll be, because it's kind of like a haul. I literally I went and shopped 3 times in my metaphysical shop and I got most of this at the same time. So yeah, that's my sleep area. What's back here? Oh, you see these? Oh, I love these bottles. Guys, look out for them right now. They're in September as well. They Dollar Tree. They have all these cool little witchy bottles with the cork. Oh, real glass. Witch's Brew Potion number 666, brewed with only the finest all natural ingredients in the grand tradition of Salem's finest witch. Ah, that's dope. I never really read it, honestly. But yeah, this is my goldenrod. Yes, my goldenrod. I have some on my money altar. Y'all see that later. But I didn't forage for this myself or anything. Although it is, and some that I had dried it recently, so it'll be put in a bottle soon. But some of my money altar, but I did buy this from a metaphysical shop, and next year it'll be my own goldenrod, baby, in a jar, okay? But goldenrod. Oh, the reason why it's on my money altar, it's good for any prosperity, money, magic, golden, like nigga, goldenrod, like that's enough for me. But violet, which I was kind of disappointed with this because I thought it was gonna be like violet flowers. But whatever. Cause they don't grow here. It's like I haven't seen them since back home in Wisconsin, and they don't really grow here, so that sucks. But they're good for love and wishes, and that's kind of what I got it for, magical purposes only. And the goldenrod is really good for your kidneys, your reproductive organs. It helps with UTIs and kidney stones, and my mom goes through that bad. So, bitch, we're prepared next go with. I told her that it was another ingredient that's really good for the kidney stones. Oh, I forgot. Right, it's not coming to my mind right now, but I said, oh, we got it. We got this next time because I got all the shit for you, baby. I got you. And oh yeah, the violet. Whew, my jasmine. It's really good for love magic. Look how pretty it is. Ooh. I love when it's a flower because I'm obsessed with flowers, and y'all find that out about me. But yes, it's all over my love altar, and it's a popular ingredient in my love drawing. Anything love, bitch. I cannot live without jasmine. I cannot live without it. Even before I got this officially, which was a couple weeks ago, I used to use jasmine tea. Like, that was my main source. I used to use jasmine tea. I am not bougie. You can get a lot of these ingredients through teas, and I did it for a really long time. I did it with chamomile before I got the actual bud. I did it with lavender before I got the actual bud. Okay, I'm pretty sure some other stuff over there I did it before, but that's a really good way, baby witches, to get your shit in. You know, you don't have to. This didn't cost me much. That's why I say go to your local metaphysical shops, because people will tell you about, oh, Mountain Rose herbs and you know, all these other websites, and it depends on how much you want, I guess, or the quality maybe, but just please search up your local metaphysical shop. I got all of these herbs. I think the most expensive one was my mandrake, which I'll get into, and I think it was only like $4 for the mandrake. Everything else, and that was it's an ounce of everything, and everything else was like $1. Some shit was 75 cents for an ounce. And honestly, that's about all you need sometimes. Like, I mean, I'm gonna start a bulk shelf in the future once we move and I have more space, because it is some ingredients that me and my mom like chamomile and lavender. I don't want to run out of that kind of stuff. So, like, I'm already low on my chamomile, which is the next herb anyway. So let's pull it up. And well, not even low, but that's low for me. It ain't to the brim. It ain't busting out the seams. Okay. But yeah, chamomile's good for money magic, prosperity. It's a sun herb, so that golden, bright energy. It's really good for sleeping too, dream magic. And that's the kind of, I don't know why am I fucking doing a 360 on this. Anyway, the chamomile, the star of the show, you know, honestly. You see the chamomile's got more airtime, baby. You see, she's posing, okay? let me cut it. But yeah, I use it a lot of my money magic. Also, I'm an herbalist, so I ingest this just about every day. That's why it's getting low. But I have a lot of chamomile tea though, so I'm just not, it's an abundance around me. I'm not really worried about running out of it, but you know, you don't want to run out of it at all. But anyway, let me put this back over here before I get confused. My dragon's blood and talk about it again. But my mortal and pestle I got from the same metaphysical shop. Look up your shops, your Wiccan shops, pagan shop. I think this was a pagan shop, and I just love it in there. And that's my full moon water in Aries from this past full moon this October, and this is gonna be 2. So I'm gonna fill that back up because I've been using it a little bit and recharge it. I just want nothing but full moon energy, and I need some new moon water. But that's my full moon water. Okay. Pillar holder that I use in ceremonial. That's why it's so dirty, because I put herbs and all around. I'm just extra with my candle dressings. You'll know. You'll see that about me in the future. But okay, let's start from the front. My rosebud, love magic. We all know this. It's been a really popular ingredient as of lately, especially because it's Libra season. This last new moon was nothing but love magic, baby. Nothing but love magic, okay? Nothing but it. So I use rose in everything this past new moon. Eucalyptus. It's really good. It just makes you feel better, you know? It makes me feel better. It gets me out of a funk. I use it in the shower. I use it, bitch. I use it for everything. I drink it. It's a lot of my tea blends. It's refreshing. It's awakening. It's purifying. Oh, it just makes you feel better. I actually want to just sniff it right now. I'm sorry. I need it because, woo, it's been a hard week, baby. It's been a hard week, but we gonna make it on some JDK shit. We gonna make it. My marshmallow root, really good. I literally have no idea about it magically, but I got it because it's really, if you look at a lot of throat coat type teas, this is in it. Really good for this coming, you know, flu season and this round 2 of Rona. You feel me? Where's my blunt? Round 2 of Rona that's about to come up. But anyway, you know, that's what I got it for, and I do use it in some beauty stuff too, because it's in baby lotions. So you can put this in homemade lotion, yeah, throat teas, throat soothers, helps with canker sores, just all types of shit. So it's really good for your mouth, and it kind of gets sticky. So I haven't seen it do this because I haven't worked with it by itself, but it's like honey. It creates like a lubricant, if you will, on your throat. As funny as that sounds, but yes. Yeah, put that. I don't know. Marshmallow tea tastes like on its own, but it probably soothe all your throat problems. You've been coughing and shit. Here's my little teaspoon of wormwood. I got that for free because it was only a little bit, and I only got it because in this my mom's been going through a lot of back problems, and it's in this topical solution that she used. And I was like, why not just buy wormwood and make a salve with those other ingredients? Make your own medicine. 2020, make your own medicine, okay? We're not going to be using that shit much longer once I make my salves and make my beeswax. You know, comment section is a friendly area, so let me know what kind of where you get your beeswax from, because I've been struggling finding beeswax. I'm not really an online shopper, so where do you find beeswax in the wild? Comments, let me know. Anyway, okay, I did this whole show. My echinacea. Do I even tell you? I probably spelled that wrong there, but it's really good for it. Pair that with the marshmallow root, and it's coming rolling around too. Good immunity health, and magically I'm learning about it too, because that's the thing. I'm a witch, but I'm also a herbalist. So you know, it's like I fucks with shit for medicinal properties, and some things is magical. You'll see. So I have a couple ingredients on here that strictly for magic, like my pine, my dragon's blood, my violet, my bladderwrack, strictly for magical purposes, whatever you want to call it. But here's my hibiscus. Ooh, look at you. Y'all know I love flowers. Oh my god. Look at her. Okay. Fingerprints all over it and whatnot. Really good for love. And actually, unpopular. Really good for money magic, because it's all about passion with hibiscus. So it creates. I use it in like literally, because I dress several candles on with my spells. So definitely in one of my money candles, it's in there because it creates passionate. It promotes passionate living and just passion in your life. You know you want that. You know, so that, love magic, sex magic, just all that good lusty shit. So you want to get some dicks, some things. You get that, some cinnamon, baby. You know. Let me cut it being silly. Anyway, linden leaf, and it has the flower too, because I know that's a whole thing. I watch a lot of Herbal Shelf Tours, shit like that, so you can't really see it, but the flowers are kind of in there. So yeah, I use this to relax. Straight up relax. It should be over there with my sleep stuff, but it's in most of my relaxing tea brews. Somebody say, I just want to relax and feel better, I'm popping out the linden leaf. Period. But learning a lot about it magically, I don't know too much. My calendula, look at it, so pretty. Looks like, I love when it's like the whole flower. Yes, I don't want just petals. Give me the whole thing. Give me the whole thing. And it expands when you get in the water. When it gets in the water, like the chamomile does. Like, you think the buds on the chamomile big until the water hits them, you know. But this is like beauty, just beauty, goddess energy for me. I use it in skin products. So like, you can make a facial mist, which is on my Instagram, a recipe for it. You can love magic. It helps you. It kind of has like, it gives you like this glowing vibe. Others are looking at you like, damn, she look good, like I want a piece of that, you know. That's what energy it gives you. It makes you appear more charming, you're glowing, you're smiling, and it's really good for your skin. So, you know, using it in a beauty ritual or your everyday skincare routine, whatever, It's really good for that. And coming up here, you can ingest this, but I'm kind of, I don't know. I don't really like the smell. I'm not even that pleased with even trying to put it in my body. Let me cut it. I will mix it with something one day to try it. It has a lot of health benefits, high in iodine, because I'm learning about it, because it's like, it can be too much for people with thyroid. You got to know how to balance it, you know? But it can be good for people with thyroid problems, and that's kind of in my family, so that's why I'm kind of tempted to use it medicinally. But I do use it in all of my money spells. Just gotta say that. If you looking for some roundabout for money magic, bladder rack. I can't even explain it, bitch. I'm talking about big bucks. Big bucks. That's the thing about being a solitary witch. You can kind of fill your own energy with plants, and yeah, that's just rich bitch energy radiating for me with the bladder rack. And sea magic, sea witches, that's my, I make a whole video on how I've pretty much been a witch my whole life. Even though I say I've been practicing about 2 years, I was a sea witch originally. Those are my roots, and that's a little weed ash. But yeah, bladder rack, I use it in all my magic for money and stuff. And this is really good. The dandelion leaf paired with violet wishes. You want to make things happen. This and bay leaves, it's good. It's like good manifesting herbs, you know what I mean? So that's what I use it for. Also dandelion. It was like kind of like the violet, actually. I thought it was gonna be actual dandelions, and then, you know, I'm not bougie, so I was like, okay, I'll take the leaf, whatever. But that's kind of what both of those are, like leaf root kind of blend. And yeah, it's kind of it's like the echinacea, good for everything health wise. But I haven't really used it. I just want to dry some actual dandelions and make my own dandelion. Somebody tell me how to make dandelion tea. Somebody make a video about that. Well, or I'll do my own research and make a video about it for the collective one day. But yeah, I haven't really used that, but it's really good for, it's kind of like a multi-purpose magical herb. But my St. John's wort, you guys don't know how I nearly shitted on myself when I said this. Maybe that wasn't the way to say it. That sounded gross, but I use St. John's wort because it's like really good. It's a really strong connection to the Fae, and at the time, I was really like into that. So that's what's like, ooh, I gotta get my hands on St. John's wort. And it's just so magical to me, like the herb itself. But it's kind of like, I heard it's kind of like not pointless, but useless once it's dry like this. So, and for medicinal properties anyway, so I'm like just gonna use it for magic. And I have been using it to just throw a little happiness in there with all my spells, happiness magic, you know, good positive energy behind the St. John's wort. And even if I were to make a tea out of it, I think it raises your blood pressure anyway, and my mom has high blood pressure. That's why we are best friends with hibiscus. Really good to lower your blood pressure. Oh, and this is what I was talking about, Dollar Tree earlier for the witchy bottles. Get all of these, because especially if you're Scorpio like me, you're you're into all that dark shit. I love baneful herbs. Like I'm not crazy. I love baneful herbs. I want to have every baneful herb, and I won't even work with it half the time. I just love it, the whole idea of it. I can't even explain it. Anyway, y'all get to know me. Y'all get to know me a little bit more. But if you're like me and you have some baneful herbs, these bottles are perfect because it says poison on it. So that lets everybody know. If you have some nosy motherfuckers in your family, luckily I have a very accepting mom, so I don't have to deal with any judgment. But for the most part, yeah, this will keep motherfuckers out of your business. Like, ooh, they don't want to, you know. But yeah, I got this especially for the mandrake. Before I even got mandrake, I was manifesting it in my life because I was like, yep, I'm gonna put my mandrake in there, and I want some deadly nightshade and some foxglove because they're so pretty. I want some dried foxglove flowers because it's good for love magic. So you know, protection and things like that. It is. You can. I will make a whole video about baneful herbs because it's such a stigma around them. You can do so many beautiful things with this poisonous concoction here. But this is my mandrake. Anybody who watches Harry Potter, you know what the fuck this is, you know, mandrake. But yeah, we can see some of the root in there. It's not even finely ground. There goes some of it. But I have yet to use this, actually. I just got it about a week ago. And I've been telling me and my mom have been joking every time we go back. She's like, girl, you don't need no mandrake. Because, you know, I told her it's poisonous and it's a lot of negative stigma behind it. But she does understand that you can do good things with it. So I would just let her know, like I said, when I go back, these next 2 times, and this mandrake, because there was only 1 pack on the thing, so I'm like, if this mandrake is still there, it's meant for me. And when I went back, it was still there. So I got it, and I'm excited because I just heard so many good things about it. It's like a boost to your magic, so excited about that. Underneath my mandrake is my burdock, and I have yet to use this too. But it's like one of those things. It's kind of like the mugwort. I don't know. I filmed this video about 4 fucking times, so I don't know if it was in this video I was talking about the mugwort, how I'm kind of spiritually connected to it because of my Native American ancestors. But same thing with the burdock. It just speaks to me, and I know it's meant for me to have, and it's gonna be very useful one day. So my burdock. But yeah, before this video cuts off, because I have no idea how much storage I have, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my altars. And that's my salt lamp. Good for, you know, this candle holder is in a lot of my rituals. This is kind of like my stock. I don't know what to do with the fuck with shelf. My dragon's blood, my white sage chips, pine cone from my backyard, a bay leaf. My satchel, spell satchel bags. That's a rose water room mist I use. It's like a sage mist, if you will. It clears the air. Some bottles that will be used in the future. 2 poison bottles, by the way, in this vat of wool magic. What's on this one back here? Zombie brew. Yeah, get these from Dollar Tree, guys, before it goes into another season. They already got Christmas shit up. So here's some of my like spiritual books. I'm building my collection. Not even spiritual books, but just like herbal kind of like books. I guess Cosmos would be like the closest thing to a spiritual book. But taking you up a little bit, here's my money altar. I'm gonna do a more in-depth video about this, but this video is already 30 minutes long, so yeah, I know what's popping. My goldenrod I was talking about earlier, my gold and green pillar candle holders. That is one of the first poppets I've ever made, and it was to draw in money. I made that about 2 years ago. It was like the first ever magical thing I've ever made, and that was like first time I ever kind of like did. Besides that time I'll make a video about when I tried to do a spell when I was a kid. You know, witches, we've been doing this shit unconsciously our whole lives. But yeah, that's my money poppet, and because I didn't have any green, I made it pink. Gold black candles for protection, my pyrite, some gold wax from my last money spell, some star anise, some tiger's eye, gold stones that I found, my green aventurine, clear quartz, another gold stone that I found in the outside in the wild. By the way, look in your driveway. We've got a driveway full of rocks. A lot of crystals grow just right there. It's crazy. Same thing, this is another one I found in front of a client's yard, actually. It looks like amethyst. So I was like super excited about that. This too, same yard. My birthstone, my citrine, peach pit repels negativity. Good to have on the altar. A gold candle. My penny bank, another penny bank. Black candle. My money attracting incense. That's all that's on there. My cinnamon broom. Everybody needs one of those. Black candles, purple candles. This is actually, I just cleaned up my love altar because I did a lot of love magic on this past new moon, and there was red and pink candles and white candles, but I cleaned those off. So got my purple candles out of stock for this next spell that I'm about to do, and that is a unicorn, pink unicorn candle that I got from Ollie's. And when you burn it, the skeleton from the unicorn is inside. So if anybody's interested in that, I'll probably never burn it. It's just probably for decorative use. Or I might just get another one, whatever. But, yeah, if anybody's interested in that. What's back here? My baby's breath, sage. My frankincense and myrrh incense. This magical pen I got from Dollar Tree for $1. My skull, and I usually keep about 4 pieces of selenite. I've been using them and putting them in my pockets because I just feel like I need selenite. It's my favorite stone, so I keep it on me. It's always a piece of selenite somewhere on me, so that's where the other selenite went. It's a broken piece back there, but it's my candle extinguisher. Pink rose that I found actually at work on the floor, and I just put it in a jar. And it's kind of lasting, making it last longer. I don't know, I'm weird about flowers. I always preserve. I had a thing where I realized you can't preserve flowers because they'll just mold, which you'll see up there. Yeah, my dad gave me this. No, actually my mom gave me this, like butterflies. So you want to feel butterflies when you're in love. This is my love altar. And it's self-love altar too. It's love, universal love, all types of love altars, so. When I have a bigger place, I separate it more, you know, because I don't have this, I'm working with my space, but yeah, baby, we want to feel butterflies, okay? And this is an apple with a star in it, really good for love magic. It looks fucking disgusting because I've had it for so long. But yeah, I was gonna do a spell with that a long time ago, and I just never did. I have jasmine flowers all over my altar, crepe myrtle that I forged myself. I love selenite, so y'all find that out about me. I love selenite, and here's my 2 pieces of desert rose, and that's just the beginning. I'm gonna have way more. I plan to have a whole collection of desert rose selenite. My rose quartz, which is one of the first crystals. These are the 2 first crystals I ever got, like ever. My clear quartz broke into 1,000,000 pieces, which is actually lovely, so I can use it for everything because it is roundabout. My Buddhas I bought a long time ago. Love to signify that piece on my altar. Yeah. And my lavender I got from Lidl. You can get dry lavender from Lidl. That's not the same lavender I have down there. This is just for decorative use. And I don't think you can even consume it. So you might as well just buy some lavender from your metaphysical shop. Crepe myrtle that I foraged. A lot of baby's breath, because I love baby's breath. And this is my love altar. Yeah, I always keep like a dead bouquet of something. I'm a Scorpio. I keep some dead shit. Like dead flowers or something. I don't know, weird. Not that I wanted them to die, they just eventually die, you know. Dry baby's breath. This is a bush outside my grandma's home. I have no idea what type of bush it is. What's down there? Oh, and this is my smudge stick holder. So these are smudge sticks I made myself. And my dragon's blood and my magnolia wand. My daisies that I forged myself. I call it like my daisy dust. I use it in love magic, friendship, happiness, all that good shit. Okay, 2000s kids, say something, baby, say something. That's not even supposed to be up there, but wax burner. My first ever magical ingredient I ever forged for. This is my red rose petals. And I wanted them. They stayed so beautiful for so long, red and juicy looking, and they just stay so plump. But now they're starting to rot and mold, and I don't even care. I think it kind of looks cool. And in these clear things, I usually keep loose herbs. Like, that's loose herbs there. Scorpio full moon water from earlier this year. Sea witch vibes. That is rainwater, storm water actually. Yes. And yeah. 40 minutes, baby. I did not mean for this video to be this long, but this is my altar tour so far. And I can't wait to make more videos for you guys. So, bye.